What? He said, I done killed them. And my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you? He said that he cut him up with a machete.
Yo, what's going on with y'all boys and girls, man? We back with another video. Check it out, guys. Killer chases victim down and murders him in broad daylight. We got a crazy one today. We don't pre-watch no videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into the video.
Guests at the Country Inn and Suites in Bedford, New Hampshire are settling down for a quiet evening indoors when the peace is suddenly shattered. As investigators gather the facts, they're unaware of another utterly harrowing secret hidden inside one of the hotel rooms. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that while the following CCTV footage is intense, it does not show anyone being physically harmed or injured. Shortly after 4:30 on August 21st, 2021, two men check into the hotel. The one on the left is 28-year-old Nathan Cashman, and the other is 42-year-old Theodore Lucky. While nothing seems amiss at first glance, one of these men harbors murderous thoughts about to be unleashed.
And I mean, from the time I seen this guy, I don't know, I just had a bad feeling about him. Creepy.
Minutes after this encounter, a witness in room 312 hears hair-raising cries from the hallway on the third floor.
Sounded like a man screaming at the top of his voice, help me, and several times, 3 or 4 times. And then I heard somebody, it sounded like footsteps following him, behind him. And then I heard silence, but I heard like banging, like somebody was hitting the walls on the hallway a couple times. And then it was silent.
And this is all things that you heard?
I heard, yeah.
Did you see anything?
No, I was not going to open the door.
Hell no.
Although most witnesses stayed inside their rooms to avoid the danger, the hotel security camera captured the unfolding violence. A witness staying in room 218 notices two men at the end of the hallway.
Oh, he had a machete for real.
And when I got off the elevator, there was 2 men at the end of the hallway, one of which was beating one man with the hose of a fire extinguisher. And when they heard the elevator ding, they turned, and one guy was screaming, "Get the police!" And the other guy started moving toward me that was beating him. So I ran to my room as quick as I could. And
I'd have been out too, though, no lie.
And then I called the main desk about 8 or 9 times and couldn't get through. And
dude, why?
10 minutes later, I had police knocking on my door.
Photographs taken of the crime scene show glimpses of this encounter near the second-floor window as guests struggle to avoid the bedlam. One of the witnesses describes a desperate decision Nathan was forced to take in a panicked attempt to save himself.
And when I came out, I looked up. I said, oh, man, this dude jumped out the window trying to save his life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he jumped out the window. Damn.
The frame of the window's on the ground right there. And then that's when the other maintenance guy that's here was sitting in his car. I went over and told him, I said, man, did you see that? He said, no, I didn't see nothing. I was down on my phone. I said, man, look, dude just jumped out the window. 2 minutes later, at least 2 minutes later, there's a white guy running around the corner. And then all of a sudden, the guy came behind him with the black guy with the red hair, had a machete in his hand. And he whacked him in the back of his head right before he went in and put like another gash, so many gashes at this guy.
Damn, he was determined to get him, bro.
And I'm like, oh, man.
As Theodore chases Nathan back inside the hotel, another eyewitness recounts what he observed inside the lobby as the assault nears its gruesome.
Chased him out the room, out the hotel. He jumped out the window. He runs downstairs to go get him, chases him back in the hotel. Like, he was really after him. Crazy.
Conclusion.
The 2 people came.
He didn't care about nobody seeing this shit.
The other guy was chasing, was saying, please help, please help. I saw the guy hit him once, and then we just got out of there. That was the last thing we saw.
Security camera footage further underscores Nathan's desperate struggle to escape the malicious assault as witnesses look on in horror. As Theodore continues his relentless attack.
Bro, he's on demon time. He don't care about nobody seeing him. He don't care about cameras, broad daylight. He's just walking through, in and out the hotel, up and down, chasing. He don't care. He's going for this kill. This is a person who don't got nothing to lose, or he's crazy. He's lost his screws.
Against Nathan. The front desk clerk inexplicably puts himself in grave danger while he's on the phone with a 911
I was not doing that.
operator. While it may seem that this situation is coming to an end, Theodore is just getting started, and another horrifying discovery remains to be uncovered behind the closed doors of this hotel. This horrifying attack in the lobby
Oh, not
lasted
okay.
almost 4 minutes, but it'll take investigators much longer to uncover the reasons behind such a cruel assault.
He's chopping him up
12 minutes
right
later,
there.
the medical team arrives to check on Nathan. Paramedics note a deep laceration across Nathan's neck, suggesting that his throat had been slit, and declare his death. Unsurprised,
he ignored everybody else. So I don't think he's crazy. I think he's out on a mission. This had to be some type of revenge. Had to be.
a medical examiner will later note in the autopsy report that Nathan died from multiple chop wounds of the head,
bro, he's been
neck,
chopping
and
him
body.
for like the
Theodore
last
flees
10
the crime
minutes.
scene. Officers are unaware that they're about to receive a lead from an unlikely location over 250 miles away.
What's going on? My wife just got a call from her son. Okay. He just killed somebody in New Hampshire. Okay, he just got out of prison, apparently, and been back and forth down here. She come home, she's all upset. I'm watching the game, me and my cousin, she blew my high.
She blew my high.
Junior just killed someone. Where the hell was Junior at? He's in New Hampshire. I talked to him on the phone. Sure was him? I'm positive it was him. Okay, and he's telling me, Dad, I understand, and I'm talking to him, telling him what not to do. Hey, I understand what's going on. He'll get killed tonight, okay, because they're looking for him.
More officers from the Asbury Park Police Department in New Jersey arrive on the scene,
But
and
what
Theodore's
killed
mother,
him
Vivian
for?
Brown, relays vital information.
I got a phone call from my son. He was hysterical, he was cussing, and my son don't cuss around me. He was like, Mom, you was f***ing right, you was f***ing right.
Right about what?
What? He said, I done killed them all. And my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you? He said that he cut him up with a machete at some hotel or somewhere. And I was like, where are you? Where are you? He said, I'm in New Hampshire. I don't know where I'm at. I said, well, whose car are you driving? I don't know. Mom, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you. I just tell you that I love you. I'm saying goodbye to you. I'm going away for the rest of my life. I don't give a damn if he's dead. I'm covered in blood. I don't know.
Obviously, we knew he didn't care. Like,
As New Jersey
he did not give a
officers
damn.
dispatch this
But
information
why,
to the New
though?
Hampshire
Why?
State Police, Vivian shares more about Theodore.
Okay.
I just got out of prison. Mother's Day weekend made it 7.
Have you ever acted out like this before?
That's why he was in prison the last time.
According to
I wouldn't
online
even ask that
reports,
question.
Theodore was convicted of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old minor in 2004, and in 2012 he pled guilty to 2 counts of kidnapping and served a portion of his sentence in the Northern New Hampshire
Should have kept him
Correctional
locked
Facility,
up for real.
where he met Nathan.
Do you know anyone by Nate or Nathan?
He just got out of prison too.
Okay.
Evidently they were lovers in prison.
Shocked by what their son has
Okay, so bro got locked up for molesting a minor, went to prison, got turned out, and brung his lover's quarrel outside. Man, I'm gonna keep it quiet for now.
admitted to doing. Vivian has reached her emotional limit with Theodore.
I understand.
I'm not.
Honey, as long as he's locked up, they'll look after. Okay.
You took that boy's life. I should have took his right along with it. That's the way I feel about it. You don't go around here killing nobody. I don't care what they do to you. You don't take nobody's life.
I understand
You
that.
don't do that.
I just don't want him to die for being stupid.
He took someone's life. I don't want to hear that. He should have took his life right along with it. If he want to take somebody's life,
His mama want to get rid of him. You heard what she said, right? I just really noticed it because I didn't hear it first. She said he should have took his own life. He should kill himself. His mama don't want him. She tired of him. He done went into prison, got himself into some foolery.
Theodore's parents and the officers don't know yet that this is only a part of the crime he committed that day. Soon, a call comes in that changes the entire dynamic of the situation
There's
inside
more.
the apartment.
hello? He turned himself in. He was ready to walk in. Junior?
Yes, Mom.
Why, baby? Why?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Where you at? What police station you at?
No, she don't.
What police station is this? That's her. Yeah.
I took somebody's life, Mom. I did.
As Theodore speaks with his parents, one of the officers makes an alarming observation.
He's I don't think he's in custody yet.
Junior, whose phone are you on?
My phone. You are in handcuffs? No, I'm at the police station. A fireman just walked out.
Thankfully, Theodore is taken into custody without further incident. As detectives escort him into an interrogation room and read him his Miranda rights, they will soon confront him about yet another bone-chilling discovery made at the hotel.
There's more?
Nathan was my boyfriend. Okay. Alright. How long have you guys been dating? Over 3 years. Okay.
So they was in prison with it for 3 years.
You tell me that you get that information from me, and I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'm telling you the information that I have is that he's deceased.
He's not crazy, so he's definitely not crazy, yeah. Just saying.
That kind of causes. I was hurt. Yeah. And you got out of prison a few weeks ago.
Theodore claims that he drove from New Jersey that morning to see Nathan and arrived at the hotel around noon.
We'd like to know what the interaction was in the hotel room. Yeah, we started arguing about him yelling at me.
While Theodore shares about the incident, officials also know there's more to his story as they explore the timeline of events.
I guess you said, did stuff happen in the hallway, or was it down into the lobby? Or could you help us understand where things kind of happened? It happened in the lobby and in the hallway and along the hotel. And when you say happened, are you stabbing, or is it more of like a hitting?
Man, he's chopping him up, bro.
Hitting? Like coming from up down? Yeah. And where were you hitting him?
The head, neck, shoulder, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right.
Crime scene photographs show the bloody machete Theodore used in the slaughter. But shockingly, Nathan was not the only victim that day. While officers were interviewing witnesses at the hotel, they discovered shocking security footage showing Theodore checking into the hotel earlier that day with 60-year-old David Hanford. But David didn't.
Yep. Y'all see what's going on here, right? I ain't gonna speak on it no more, bro.
Know that he was walking into a nightmare.
What would really help us is there another person?
I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's go.
Later reports state that David is Theodore's ex-boyfriend and has known him for decades. Theodore later claimed that David believed they were at the hotel for a romantic weekend and knew nothing.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all see how much older David is than Theodore? David is the motherfucker that turned out Theodore. And then Theodore is the motherfucker that probably turned out this one. You see me? You see the chain? Like,
thing about his plans for Nathan.
Who's the other gentleman that you were asking about? Is he Dave? Okay. Where was Dave? In the room. So Dave was also in the room? In another room. Oh, okay. Did he come up with you from New Jersey? Okay.
As officers started clearing the crime scene, they received information that there may be a second victim. As they cleared the hotel's third floor, they knocked and received no response from one of the rooms. Upon opening the door, officers found David completely incapacitated.
So you're in the hotel room with Dave, and he is, how is he, he's bound to like the bed or tied to the bed? Yeah. Okay. And did he do that sort of voluntarily, or was that something that you decided to do? David and I, well, more so him, he likes the whole acid and bonds type thing.
They found David covered in a hotel blanket with a belt wrapped around his neck and clear tape covering his nose and mouth. It appeared he'd been dead for some time. While it's still unknown what prompted Theodore to commit this horrifying act, the eventual answer is something none of the detectives anticipated.
I told Dave that I was hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. I told Dave I didn't want to hurt him. I wish that I could leave you in the room like tied to the bed. But because I told you everything, you might get and tell everything. But I said, well, things go south. I knew what I was going to do. You didn't want him to get out? No. You mentioned you didn't want him to say what you had said about Nathan. Yeah.
Theodore claims that he kept David inside the room room and eventually suffocated him to death because David knew about his plans.
So why
he
you
feared
told
that
him?
David might have escaped and warned Nathan about the impending attack. But to understand what motivated Theodore to attack Nathan, detectives must explore their relationship. 2 weeks prior to the events at the hotel, Theodore and his friends drove up to visit Nathan and noticed something odd about him.
But then I came outside and I was talking to him and I noticed that there was a hickey on his neck.
A week later, when Nathan calls off their relationship, things spiral out of control.
And he said he was breaking up. I said, why? That's when he told me he had slept with some girl. Less than 2 weeks ago, you were telling me that you want to be with me, you want to marry me, and now you're moving in with your ex-girlfriend.
My boy went and got him some and switched teams. Bro, this is insane. This is literally wild. Like, how could people be out there just playing around like that? So you all up in the dudes, and then you get your ex-girlfriend back. You go get some from her. She probably don't know what's going on, what you've been into. And she probably got the crib. She probably got a little money, a good job. So he like, nah, I'm off this, so I'm back over here. You know how many dudes is out here that's really like that, bro?
He told me that he wanted to see me. Of course, I wanted to see him.
Was that the plan today, just to meet up and to talk, or was...
Yeah. We laid in the bed together. He told me that it felt weird because in his head, he'd say he felt like he was cheating on his ex-girlfriend.
Minutes after this statement, the attack begins.
I wanted to hurt him. I wanted him to feel the pain that I felt.
Theodore's rage and feelings of betrayal led to the murders of Nathan and David. On November 7th, 2022, Theodore pled guilty to 2 counts of murder in the first degree. He received 2 life sentences without the possibility of...
Crazy. That whole situation is insane. And it started all the way back from David, the old white guy. He's the starter. He started it, freaked one of them out. He freaked out the next one in jail. And I can't even get it out, bro. Dude went back to his ex-girlfriend. What?